Hey, my chickadees. Welcome back to the back 40. All right. Let's get this show on the road. This is my day 3 for Becca. I did it. Yep, I did. I had a busy day at work, so I came home. She was still on, and we did it. And it's not quite dry. It's still dry. So let's cut this out. Put that on. Gotta remember to print some more of those out. And let's write today's date on it. And that's part 3. Here's what we did. Okay. Ooh, sticky. All right. The prompts were back here. It was texture, something transparent, drip wax, strips, stickers, use an envelope, do something in the corner, add an extra body part, write something in paint, and through a window. So let's put this down. And I used this envelope and did my journaling for today. And then behind here, I used the envelope. Oh, you can't see. I got my desk too full and it's too close up. I used an envelope and there's through the window. And then on this side of the world, I have my texture. There's my stripes, my drip wax. Didn't drip too good, but there it is. There's my sticker. There's my extra body part. There's my transparent stuff. There's my in the corner. So there you go. That's it. Hey, Winnie. Hey, Di. So that is my day 3 with Becca. And my journaling for my day 3. So there we have it. And tomorrow I won't be able to do it on break again because we have classes for our new software all day. So it'll be another busy day. So I have to come home and finish it and do it. So I'm just going to put this baby on the shelf. Oh. Okay. So I cleaned off 2 shelves over there of projects. Whew. Then I pulled out some and I thought, well, let's just go on and start working on it and go live. I'm a little tired. It's been a tiring day. So I'm going to put this as one of those postal journals that we had. You know, I had made the cardboard one, and then I have this envelope one. So we're just going to put this stuff down in it. Make a little flab up, and then do a little tuck spot over here on the side. On this side. Hey, Gypsy! How you doing tonight? You doing all right? Let's see if I can use this little thing without stabbing myself. Who wants to take bets that I'm going to stab myself at least one time tonight? I got the AC on again because it is hot as Hades. Do you hear me? As they say, it's hotter than a witch's tits in a broth. Or is that cold? Maybe I got that cold. Either way, it'd be cold if it was cold and hot if it was hot. Because who the heck wants to wear a brass bra or a bra for that matter? Anyway, I got some extra fabric left over. How about we just cut a piece? Y'all been doing okay today. Let's put it right here just cause we, can. No particular reason. Good. I'm glad. It's good to be good. And I'm sure I'm off screen a little bit, so I'm going to move this back a little bit. Close your eyes, because I ain't got no clothes on hardly. I got an itty bitty nightshirt. Oh, good. You can't see it. All right. Sometimes I wonder about that. Hey, Bon Bon. My mic has feedback. What kind of feedback? I had the AC on. Then I had to restart the computer. And that's about all I got. Oh yeah, that's the AC going. It's so hot that AC was cut on and it has not slacked up. It is going like a mad engine over there. It really is. It is just going and going. I mean, it hasn't changed gears. It's wide open. It hadn't slowed down. It's just, I don't know what to say. I hate to see that electric bill when it comes in. But it's hot. Yeah, I got my I have a mic and my let's see, my mic for everything up here says it's my mic and it's the mic on, not the webcam mic. That's all I know. get in there so I can punch you out. Oh, now I gotta do a jigsaw puzzle. My brain does not want to think about a jigsaw puzzle. It's gonna have to be close enough. Yes, it is. Because I just cannot think about a jigsaw puzzle tonight. Oh, Lord. Well, he said all the money you spent on the camera, it better work with StreamYard. I tell you. That's funny. Let's make that into a pocket. And the pocket it goes this way. Move it down that way. Make it go that way. Put this here. Shove it down like that right there. And then that part in the middle is towards. We're just going to stick that right over it. Just, because why the heck not? And then we'll just do it like that right there. Just because. What else we got in this bad boy? Darker. Let's put this on that just because that's cute. Let's ink these edges here just because we can. Make it look like it's been around for a hot minute or two. I'm always traumatized by some little orange something. I don't know about how little, but it sure is orange. Now, Pam, what is your cat's name? I watched the videos, and I believe it's your cat that you tell the stories and stuff after. But then I know it when I'm watching the video when you're saying it, but just as soon as you stop saying it, I'm like, okay, what was the cat's name again? This thing says something that shows Harley. Okay. I'm like, I know the cat's name. I'm going to put that fabric tag down there like that. Put it in between that name right there. Because it's going to fray. That's going to look pretty whenever it finishes freezing. I've got this fly in here, and I swear it keeps biting me. I don't know whether to dig on things that's in here, and I can't kill it. Hubby's in yonder, and he's tickling not caring tonight about it. Any other time you hear him hollering about the fly. I'm going to tear this. This is I don't know, copy of something. Lock it up. Give it a little bit of ink. And put it in this pocket. Whoop! Take on it. Let's see. This sure does have a lot of writing space to be a journal made of nothing but junk. I think I've done pretty good covering this mess up. I do appreciate the person that sent this to me. We're just not going to say names or call out nothing like that, but you know what's going on. You know who you are. Let's put this up like this right here. Hey, Steffi. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Glitter. Hey, Angie. Have I missed anybody? I think I got it on top chat. Let's see. Fell on the floor. Oh, Lord, that was some noise. You all right in there? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, well, what is that? What's the MC? What's that? Let's cover up Humana here because I just don't know about Humana. Sometimes they get on my nerves. Okay. Is that soybeans? Here we go. No fear. Put that out. That looks like something. No fear. Hey, Cindy. How's it going? Man, you think this air conditioner by now? Because I'm getting a little chilly. You think it would have done, shifted the gear over there. Oh, oh. What is all this mess I got left? Do I need to cover anything up? Yeah, let's cover that up. Yeah, that looks pretty. We just gonna put it right there because it looks like it should go right there. These are the deadgummest funniest things to make. I swear they're so fun to make. How many of them just make just some junky junk crap like this? These things are so freaking fun. I'll pull that off. It's Weenie. That's her name. Her name is Weenie in the house. That's what we say around here. Weenie in the house. There's a weenie in the house. Yes, I know we're 12-year-olds. But tell me, who giggled? I know y'all giggled out there. I just know you did. Marty. How's it going, Marty? Did you see your cute therapist today? Marty has a cute therapist. She tells him she don't remember how to do some of them exercises, so he has to, demonstrate them again for her. I know she does that stuff. I tried to talk to her about it, but I don't get nowhere. You see him tomorrow. Okay. Will you tell him Mama Juju said, hey, honey? Marty's like, you done lost your ever-loving mind. I am not telling that man, hey, so he knows I'll be talking about him. He does not need to know I have him in a cowboy journal. I know, girlfriend. I know. I understand. Okay, I printed out some pretty little pictures. So, ain't they adorable? They just so adorable. So we're going to put these on there. These were a freebie from Sasibo. Oh, they're cute. All right, what we got left? We got this left. Let's see. What is in here? Oh, that's a big old pull out. Look at that big old pull out. But these are cute. Let's just tear this up because I don't want to use all that big old pull out. Let's cut these little diamond shaped thingy bobbies out. Okay. Here are my scissors. I found them. They was in my mouth. Oh, glitter, I am doing okay. I have a mama moment, like the house without the air conditioner is very quiet. I hear no random girl giggles from a young man, and that's a little saddy. But so I'm missing my giggles from him to tell him to be quiet and calm it down and turn the game down. So you know. Then I wonder if he's getting along with everybody and everything's okay. You know, just that mama stuff. We're going to do Golden Spark because, you know, it's just a golden spark. I worry. I'm like, if they yelling at my baby or they being mean to him, I'm going to have to go up there and beat me some men up. And I'll do it, you know. Yes, I will. I'll whoop their asses all the way back to the back 40. Okay, we're going to throw this away. You know, or, you know, I would probably more than likely get my tail whooped all the way to the back 40, but there will be some whipping going on in some kind of form or fashion. And, you know, they are army men, so if they look like them cowboys, it might be all right. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord, we got to laugh. If not, we might cry. Crying is not no good. I done had my 2 days of taking to the bed. I'm not allowed to take to the bed no more. You're watching the bear. You got a bear? That's right. If it gets too bad, something serious happen. Oh, ain't Bonbon gonna go take care of it for me. I ain't got to worry about that. She'll hold the fort down literally till I get there. But see, that was okay. See, that was just a God thing. Wind up having him right down below my bestie so my mama mine would be okay and I wouldn't suffer too. You know, that was just a God thing looking out for me. He knew Tyler was gonna be okay. He was just worried about mama. So he had to, prepare everything. I was not allowed to go through my grieving process efficiently before he decided to fly the cape. That boy said, "Too bad, mama. Get over it." We're going to put these down because they just cute. And it came in the mail, so it qualifies. And we're going to talk about the German stuff because I know y'all don't want to hear about my drama. Take your drama to your mama. That's cute. I'm gonna put that right there. Yes, she did burn one last week. Oh my God. She didn't burn it. The kitty cat burned it knocking over that stuff. The kitty cat said, take my catnip. I'll show you. Oh my gosh, look, so eat. Have y'all ate yet? I had an egg sandwich. That's what we had for supper. Egg sandwich with cheese. It was so good. I had breakfast. I skipped lunch. I had a snack of some trail mix, which I probably didn't need. My sugar was getting low, so I grabbed me some trail mix and ate it. And we got this to put in here. I think I'm gonna put this in. I need to back it with something. I got these things. Can't write on that though. Oh, I gotta put this in here. I'll back it with this sticker. It's a postal sticker. I was going to try to say that so I could uh, mail something. But oh well. Okay, there we go. Let me put it in here. See, oh, that sticks out too far. So I gotta find another home. See if it'll fit down up in that. Is that a long pocket? Oh, yeah. See, just made perfectly, but that kind of blends. So let's flip it over this way. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Then we got that one. Let's put this down here and cover up that banana. That makes a little pocket. Let's do it like that. It's got a tear, but that's okay. We'll just put some. Hey, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Y'all, I was in meetings today from 8:30 to 4:30. an hour lunch. My brain said, that's it. I'm checking out on you. I think it checked out on me about 2 o'clock. It said, squirrel. And that was the end of that conversation. So I don't think I retained anything on that last 2 hours there. I'm just telling you, I just don't think I did. I don't think I was the only one. I saw some glassy eyes around the room, so. You know, you can only take so much. Okay, I think we got it all. We'll put that right in there for a pocket on the front. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Absolutely, positively have it all covered now. This one, we're going to cut this in half right there at that writing by Mr. Apple. Put that there for a pocket, like that right there. I'm going to put that right there to kind of help reinforce that. And that just because, you know, it ain't enough colors. All right, then we're going to flip over to the back. Got that pocket there, but I'm going to put a pocket here. I'm going to use this. Flip this out. Grunge it up there, just because I can. And this journal is D-O-N-E. Done. Okay, do I need to do a flip through? Yes, no, maybe so. Somebody tell me. I think I want to put some lace on the edge of it. Just because I like lace and I want to. Okay, there's the journal. And I have this with a little key because everybody needs a key. And it's a heart. And why not have a key to a heart? And we're going to tie a knot in this just because we're messy like that. Pull it down here. Put it here. Not going both ways because that's how they taught me to do it in Girl Scouts and how not to do it in nursing school. Because if you put somebody in restraints and tie it this way, well, then you have to get your scissors and cut them out because they're not coming out the other way. I may or may not have tied a dummy down that way. I'm just saying. Tied a person, you know, a dummy. Oh, we got this. Let's stick this on here just so it'll stick out. Oh, I don't know what else to do with it. Oh, wait, no, in the back pocket. In my hand, I keep losing that. Okay. And, you know, we got some thread. We can't let this thread be all by itself. So let's stick that right there. You know. And let's just keep it together here. Woohoo! Okay. Flip through or no flip through? What you want? Let me see. Okay. We're going to trash this. That's what was left in this garbage. All right, we're going to trash that. That's what was left in this garbage. I think I need some lace maybe be on the side. Okay. This is the, well, let's see. This is the lace that I have. I got that lace, this lace, this lace, this lace, this lace, this lace. That's what I pulled over here. Kind of liking this grungy looking stuff on the side there. That looks a little cute, don't it? That does look a little cute, don't it? And I thought I had an applique. I do. Look at that. Little beaded applique. Dress up the package there. Don't that look cute as beans? And then, let's see. We got this girl we could cut out and put on the front of that with that applique on her. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We could do that one. That's A. Applique kind of overtakes her. That's B. B. Or A. I know. I like A too. I mean, I love y'all. It was going to kind of be A anyway, but you know, I'm going to give you a choice and then tell you what I'm going to do anyhow. Because I'm messy like that sometimes. I'm feeling spunky tonight. Spunky, spunky, spunky. It's like with a real Slim Shady. I'm feeling like I'm the real Slim Shady. I like it when it hangs over and, you know, dangles or flops a little bit. I like that. I'm going to cut it right there, up in the corner right here on this adjacent thread right there so it'll be easy to stop. Gotta put the hunk of glue and let it dry. And then put the hunk of glue down here. Alright, there we go. Give that time to dry and then we'll smush it down. Okay, she looks so cute, but I want to go around her. Oh no, I haven't. We'll have to. We'll have to. I'll have to go watch her one of her fabric videos and see if I can hear her say it. I really. Oh, look at her. She's so pretty. Okay. Mama did what? I heard Chris in there hollering at Trevor saying I did something. I did not do it. Nope. Put it down there like that. And press it. Marty. Oh, Marty sounds pretty in any language with any accent. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the outside front cover. Should we put some lace on the back of the cover back here? I won't do it, Y'all let me know. Okay, that's it. The bottom of it has this little chandelier thingy and a key, some little beads. The little sticking out. And then if you open her up there, she's got the little pocket there. She's got this with these little scrappy doos in here to write on. You open it up. It's got the little flip out there. And then it's got the flip up there. It's got the little tuck here. We don't have nothing in the tuck. Here you go. Got a picture in the tuck. All right, then you flip it over here. And we got the little writing space. You got the flip up to right on there. Flip you over there. Oh, this got to go down. That glue didn't work. It was on the back of it. So let's glue this heifer down. I'm going to glue that down. Okay. Then you got this one. It's got a little side tuck right there. And there's nothing in there. Well, let's just put this little gentleman there. He's so cute. This is maybe a mommy's journal. Flip it over. You got that. You got that. We got this just because it makes noise and pretty. You got this one. It flips out. You can do all the writing on that one. We got this one here and a little pocket here. There's nothing there. But let's put a picture of her and her sissy. So we're going to put a picture of her and her sissy in there. There you go. Then we got this, and we don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a little seal to me. Maybe it's chicken, maybe it's dog, maybe it's seal, maybe it's whatever you make it. Then we open up. We got this one in here. Got a writing space. Got pocket. This pocket here. You flip it out. You got that there, and that's just freaking cute. Then you flip this over, and then you got them. Then you got them. And then you got the little band there, and then you flip this over here, and well, that's just cute. Then you flip this up, you got this, you got all that to write on and doodle and look. Then you got this here, little anti-bud thing there with beanie or some kind of crap. Then you got this here, and that's over there, and that's just a thingy bob. Then you got the right there. This flips out, you can write on that, you can write on that, you can write on that. You got this one, this is the pocket. Oh, pocket on this side here. Oh. Let's put a picture of the house in there. Okay, and then you flip it this way, you got it this way. I don't really like that just by itself like that. So we're going to put a picture of him right there in the middle just because he's stinking cute. No other reason. And then we're going to go around like this because it could be a hidey ho. I love hidey hoes. And then I got some scrap. Let's see what I got scrap wise. I got some scrappy doos. Oh, this one will be cute. Look, we'll put this little scrappy doo right there at the bottom of him. There we go. And that's just stinking cute. Scrappy doo there. Okay, then you got that one with that information in it there. Writing. I didn't do too bad on that little flower dealy thing. There we go. Flip it over here, there, that in the back, and then a pocket right there. And we just can't leave that pocket empty. So what we got? Oh, we got another picture of the girl. We'll stick her in there in that pocket there. There we go. Now, I still really feel like we should put this back here. Because it needs some lace on the back. And it's kind of rough, torn up looking, and that's about what the post office does to your craft. So that sounds like cool beans and like how it should be. So we're going to put that down here. Get it good on that. This turned out to be a pretty cool journal. I am liking this bad little thing. That wasn't too bad. That was not too shabby. Uh-oh. Hold up. We got to do something. We got to take it in a little bit. I can't have it like that. Right there. Here, we got to figure out how to do this. We do a big hump flap, do a big hump there. Do this hump there so it won't do like that, and then do it like that, and then do it like that. There. There we go. It's against the law to cut one of those things in half. It ain't right. It just ain't right. Now, right here with the little sticky outie, we got one left. We're going to fix that right here on this little sticky outie. You know, maybe it was a belly button and it was an outie and not an innie, so it needs some decoration. And you can't give it a belly button piercing because that would make it a Jezebel, and it's a Southern lady, and it cannot be a Jezebel. So we're gonna just do it like this. So flippity floppity, and wraps around to the back and meets in the back like a band, because that's how it is. It's a Southern lady. Oh my gosh, that's stinking cute. Oh, that is cute. Isn't that cute? Ain't that darling? That is just darling. Even that little ugly blue color is darling. It is. It's darling. Now let's see, what do we have to reinforce that blue cover on the side there? Well, I'll just let somebody else worry with that if they want to save it on there or not. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Who wants it? Let's put some numbers in. Let's see, a number range from 10 to 60. Put your numbers in if you want this journal. There, now I'm going to go bye-bye nowhere. Isn't that cute? Oh my God, it's stinking cute. All right, while y'all put the numbers in, I'm going to close this up, make sure I got the glue stuff fixed around right, and then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. Look what I did. Marty, I covered it. I should get points for trying. Look at that. I had one left. Okay. I can put your name on it. It fell on the floor. It was meant to be. I know, right? Okay. Everybody put the numbers in. That was 10 to 60. Okay. We're going to put stop in. We're going to do like they do. 1. I ain't doing all that low counting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Stop. Hey, Alexa, give me a random number from 10 to 60.
Here's a number between 10 and 60. It's 10.
What the heck, woman? Close is not going over without anybody who is 10. Hey, Alexa, no 10?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
You never know how to help me. Nobody did 10. Okay. Alexa, give me a random number between 10 and 60.
Here's a number between 10 and 60. It's 39.
39. That's about right. I see a 37. Anybody beat 37? Okay, y'all, check the numbers. It looks like Cindy with 37. Whoop. All right, Cindy. Miss Cindy, love, you get the journal. Congratulations. It hasn't been long. Okay, this next journal I have is one that we started, and I think I've got it almost fixed. It's Colleen's More Doll's House. It was my dollhouse glue book, and then I was going to glue book the dollhouse down on, and then, do crazy stuff with it. So let's make sure I got all the pages glued down, and we'll stick it over here in our glue book and stuff. All right, there we go. So I think I did it, maybe. Yep. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay, almost. Let's see what this stuff is. There's a house. There's that. Okay, that's for the glue book pieces. That's the glue book pieces for it. That's the glue book pieces for it. So is that to use in it. So is that and that. And here's some more room stuff. This is a big door looking stuff. So let's see. Let's make these two and this one and that one. Okay, so we'll put this in the front of it. All that, I think, been covered up. Yeah, we'll put that in the front. That's what we can use to go with some of the pieces. And then we need to do this one. And then got this. The Hartford dollhouse. Oh, these are the dollhouse plans and stuff. Oh, look at that. Isn't that sweet? Okay, we're going to use this one. I'm not making a dollhouse. Okay, it's going in here. We'll put this back here. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, I'm just kidding. And that, Sissy, if you're watching this on replay, will you please tell him that I tried to call him twice yesterday and twice today, and it went to his voicemail. He sent me to voicemail. I was just calling to wish him a happy birthday. I didn't need anything. So tell him I did think of him on his actual birthday. Little heathen. You know, I wonder, should I tear these edges? You know, Dee Dee says to tear the edges because it'll make it easier to blend in, and I might want to put some midnight skies around it, or some aliens, or some chickens, or something. So let me just go on and make it look like a rat done chewed on it or something. Because this stuff is so thick it will not tear. This is some really good paper, by the way. Got to hold it up here to my eyeballs, so you know. And I'm trying not to tear too much because I don't want to tear the room apart. I really want to get through with these because I want to get that shelf. I tore off half that thing. It'll be okay. And I'm going to put this down here so that'll be okay like that right there. I don't want to tear that bottom off. You know, I looked up that woman after I had torn the book apart. So I just went on. This is one expensive little glue book. That's all I'm saying. One expensive little glue book. So I figured we need to go on and get it done and do some good surreal in there. Yep. Okay, why is that, Glitter? I mean, I completely understand. Don't say it. Don't say anything. It'll be okay. Just keep that to yourself. Make them wonder, girl. Make them keep wondering. Okay, now let's see. On this one, I want to do this right here, dead in the middle. And I'm going to leave the hard edges on it. Because I think that would be pretty cool when we do whatever we do to it. And it'll make it stand out with those hard edges on it. I'm just saying. Oh, y'all, have y'all been to Target? Look at that. Isn't that the cutest daggone thing you've ever seen? Let me turn around this way. Don't that bring back some freaking memories? How many had a boombox? Come on. Boombox, mixtapes, Come on, I know that's just that it has just made some memories pop in some heads. Lord, I know it did. And then I want to put this one over here on this side, and I want to stick it up here so we can build the whole thing around it. Because, this could be a sky. I'm just saying. I know it's a floor in a dollhouse, but with all the constellations and signs, it could be a sky. So we're just going to stick it over here to this one so we can make the sky. Maybe this is the door that we're on the outside, and that's the door going into the dollhouse or something. And this is the sky up here, and I want to put the Pisces up at the top. Or maybe I want to put them this way. I'll put them this way. All right, there we go. Okay. And then I have those two. And that one. I'm put that in the middle of that one. That's the last one. Those last two sides. Whoop. Okay, and these last two, we're going to cut the cover and put the dollhouse on the cover. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool cover? Now I'm just going to cut around here to cut that piece out, and then cut up this way to cut the cutoff part, and just fill the whole little thing in, just like that right there. Yes, I am. Who's with me? Somebody's got to be with me. I can't be on this trip by myself. And then we're saving this bit here because it talks about Miss Colleen. We're saving this bit here. It's talking about Miss Colleen. And I'm saving this bit here because it's talking about Miss Colleen. We're throwing them bits away because this could be a little thing. If I need a little thing, do these two little things. See this little thing. See, I'm going to put this like this, and then put it on the tab. So put it out. Put that there. And let's see how that blue works for us. See? Okay, now I don't like to use this because it's slick. The back is not as slick as the front, but it's still slick. So I'm going to my Old Faithful. Woo-wee. All of a sudden I can smell. So that must be really strong. I ain't been able to smell hardly since I had COVID. Juju's getting high. Well, Juju, what did you do today? Well, I sniffed me some glue. What did you do? Put that there like that. Take it here. Let it be like that. Here like that. Then throw that in on itself. Give it a good crease. And when it opens up, it opens like a pop-up book. Boom! There we go. Okay, that is all good in the bag of chips. Now, let me rub that off. Not that way. Okay, and where? Right here. You know what? I just cover them up. Okay. Thank you, Oracle. Air supplies, easy time. Mm-mm. I had a whole 80s rock playlist too. I played it. The top 100 by Case of Case. How many of y'all remember him? Oh, I got this all over my fingers. Okay. And then we put some stuff down there through the course of it. Let's cut that off. We'll cut that off. Okay, that's done. Yay. I'm going to just stick this in with it. We might do something with that, or we might do something with something else. Who knows? Okay, so that'll go down on our shelf. Here's one of our mini blue books. I need to just have just the blue book shelf. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Yeah, it's a wild woman. This here looks like it ought to be Savannah's from the trailer park. Uh-oh, I just threw that. Oh, I keep bending down. Fall on my head. Y'all, the air conditioner has not lit up at all. It is still kicking. Danny, you got the stencils you're working on all done, girl? Okay, this journal here is, here comes hubby. Maybe he'll cut it off. Oh, I just heard him. He's going to cut it off. He's cold. Now, is that better for the mic? Okay. Let's see. These are some papers that I have put in here. These are watercolor papers. I don't know what these papers are here. It says hugs and kisses. And oh, some cute little flowers and some birdies. That's that Mamagami paper that I did. Let's see if I can. No, that's as far as it goes. Why did it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I pulled that off. Okay. I don't like that. I'm going to fix that. Okay. I think this was a, I think I originally set this up as a flow book. Some coffee dyed paper. Yes, that's what this was originally going to be. I got so many freaking flow books. Piano paper, coffee dyed paper, coffee dyed maps, word stuff. Yeah, that's what that was. That's what that was going to be. Now, yeah, I was pulling papers. I was going to make a flow book out of this. Oh, look. This is Mad Paper Crush. Lord, that's been since Easter. Jesus, Mary, Joseph. I don't know what Easter. Y'all know when she did this Easter giveaway thing? What year? Was it this year? Last year? Must have been last year. Last year. Does anybody know? Was that this year's Easter or last year's Easter? I hadn't looked up there lately. Okay, when you do your invoices and you send my invoice, will you just drop me a text and let me know so I can look for it? Like it should be Lorraine's handbag. Or maybe Shirley's. Maybe LaBarne's. LaBarne would use something like that. Put an L on it. Let it be LaBarne's handbag. Okay, that was. I like that little chicken, so we're just gonna leave that little chicken in there. That is that. That's some coffee dyed. Is that eco dyed? Yeah, some kind of dyed. It's a little rusty. I need to keep those out for the rest of. Like that out of a pocket. I don't know. That's upside down. I don't think it goes that way. That kind of looks cute on that. Those two look good together. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Yep. So what should we do? I guess we should just make it a flow jar and put that pocket on that one page. Just make it a flow journal. Yep. I do believe so. I do believe. What y'all think? Yes, no, maybe so. These could go in the pocket. Will they fit? Nope. But if I fold them bad boys up, they fit. If I fold that one in there, it'll fit. What's that? If I fold this one, it'll fit, and that'll fit. And that's a sales receipt. Fold it back like that. That's it. And it just fit right up in that pocket. That pocket go on that side. And then that could go in there. And it goes like that. That goes like that. That's a bookmarker. No Billy Bands I took. Oh, Cobain's. That doesn't look too shabby, does it? No, it don't. Looks quite nice. Quite nice for a little flow journal. I'm kind of liking that just for a book. It's got a lot of writing space on it. Should I? What should I do with it? Herm. Okay. Oh, cute dog. A Newfoundland. Is there a definition? I mean, it is a dictionary page after all. Okay, is this one upside down? Because that one is, oh, that's just how it is. You know, I have to double check because I am prone to put one upside down. Okay. I guess we should turn this center page, take one of these out, put this in here like this, up against that one. It'd be okay. One top and one high, it'd be all right with that. Yeah, that'd be good. And then turn this one the other way. And then get up. Flip-doo. There's one. Let's put this on the outside, that in between, and this one in the middle, like so. Push that down, push it real good. And then put the clip-doo. that in there. That one on top. Yeah, and do it like that. Okay. All right. And then we'll do that one. We'll put that down. That'll go there. That'll go there. Okay, we'll put that in the back, on the back side here. Or does it have one? Oh, no, that's that. Okay. Well, I was going to put this here. We'll just leave that for, because I want this down. Put this here. This is going to go here. It'll go here, and it'll go over it like that. And I'll go over that side. Okay. All right. Put that down. And then I'm not going to make it a pocket on the back. I'm going to glue it all down. Really, really good. And then this one is okay, so it'll work like that, and I'll push it down. Yeah, and I'll glue it right there, and that'd be perfect. And then you'll glue here on this side. It'll be perfect. I could put that one there, but I ain't going to. Okay. All right, so now only thing left to do is to sew these in here, glue that down, set it up like this, and let gravity do its chore. That is cool beans. Okay, that one's done. Except for the sewing and gravity overnight. Okay, okay. Yay! This is watercolor paper. So we're going to put this down here in our watercolor stuff. In with our paint papers. And just pull those out. We want paint papers. Let's see what's in here. Isn't that cute? Oh, wrong way again. Oh, can't see it. Ain't that cute? That is cute as a button. All right, so those papers. That is darling too. That is cute. I'm do something with that. That's some more watercolor papers. Put those down there. That's Easter from some year. Okay. These we need to check and make sure these are completed journals of some sort or another. Some flows. I got into a thing where I just made a whole bunch of flow journals. I think I was cleaning up. That's just my lace in case I needed some lace. I think I was just cleaning up scraps and extra. Oh, I remember when I did all those flow journals. I had, okay. I went to this thing where I bought 18 gazillion printables, digitals. I mean, me and Bonnie would go shopping and I would just buy digitals, you know. I would buy all kind of digitals. Then I wouldn't just like put them in a thing. I printed them out. So I had a gazillion. I know at least 2 boxes of reams of paper that I printed all these digitals on. So I was like, okay, I got to do something with them, right? So I made me some flow journals with some of them. Made some journals with some and some ephemera and master boards and who knows what else. And then the ones that was left over, I started getting some other papers and stuff and putting with them, making these little drop notebooks and flow journals. So this is just a little drop notebook flow journal. Let's see what's in it. Okay, it is this cute fabric on top of something. On top of something. Feels like photo paper. Okay, then I have, the queen. Got to have my queen, And then that's some coffee dyed coffee thing. That's a foreign language. Some foreign language. I can't tell you which one, don't know, ain't got a clue. That is an old graphic language thing. That's the Reader's Digest book because it's cute. Remind me of the Queen, so it went in the book with the Queen. There we go. That's some kind of Chinese digital. I don't know. On some very cute. Oh no, it's 2 pieces together. Okay. Arch and olive paper. I sure hate I did all that to my arch and olive paper because now I don't have no more. Ledger paper. Graph paper. Pretty. And that's it. And it just repeats in the back. And it's just a cute little fast flow journal or a drop notebook, which is probably a flow journal. I wouldn't use it for a drop notebook. Oh, I might have just got my queen in it. That's cool, ain't it? That's cool. Cool beans. Okay, so that one is done. Let's see. This one is a Christmas thing kind of thing with the Christmas things covered up, so I guess it's winter. And then it's sewn in. We got this. Oh, Bonnie, you need this. Right there. Oh my God. It's Stonehenge. And it's just look like just notebook paper. Probably came out of some old notebook. 1989 children's. On your way home, why don't you stop back here and tell me where the king is so that I too can go and visit and bring him a gift? Oh my God, is it Chicken Little? It actually wasn't such a nice offer because all the hero wanted to know. Oh no, this is Jesus' book where Jesus was so he could have him killed. Reader 2. Oh, okay, this is a play thing. Okay, well, anyway, it was a children's 1989, I guess maybe Incense and Myrrh and Frankincense. Maybe it was a Christmas play. Okay. Poor Shabby. I had 18,582 printables from Miss Tina. I think I own every digital the woman's made. Let's see. Oh, that's our stuff. That's one of my newspapers. That's cool. So vase of daisies, some braille paper. Oh, this is my you take carpet paper Hey Jazzy. Hey Debbie. Where's Debbie? Oh, they drying. Yay. You take fabric, carpet tape, and you put down little blocks and do like little quilted block things for page edges. This is a good idea. It's gardening. It's not a good idea. William Blank books can be purchased at Martin and Blank store on State Street. James, Jenkins. Here is the body of the business sweater. Okay. That's another Miss Shabby's. And then it goes in the back. That's a cool book. Then there's Stonehenge. I like Stonehenge. Something about that. I'm just saying. And then that's the little fuzzy stuff that I did my really pathetic crocheting in. But it looks cool though. It's like, snow. That's what I was going after. Okay, there's that drop book. Oh, God, wait, how many of those I make? Okay, this has love, a bell, a flower, and a dragonfly. A doily, and I don't know that stuff. That is probably a, 90s? Early 90s, maybe. Scrapbook thing. Oh, this is one we put together. We did this. That wasn't too bad. I didn't do too bad on that. I really hated that when I did it, but now looking back on it, it's not too bad. It ain't too freaking shabby. I printed that out on my Cricut. That little woman, I printed her out on my Cricut and then painted her. Like, made a stencil out of her. And then that's some pattern instructions. From who knows. That was my attempt to do some geometrical shape designs. Canva maybe. So that I did that. That is my little thingy Bobby. That's a napkin. That's cute. I think this was a drop notebook for work. Yeah. Electric drill. Oh, I remember this. We had to cover her boobies up. This is from Birdie. Recycle hippie chick. Cover her teeth. Okay, that's when I was learning to do that. That's cool. That's got a cool texture to it. Okay. All right. Y'all remember this thing? What am I going to do with this thing? use it for an art journal, pitch it in the garbage. What am I going to do with it? Okay, I tried to follow along with Miss Mayor. Oh, Marty, I failed you, dear. Okay, I tried to follow along with Miss Mary. It didn't work out so good. Oh, that's cool. You got some mica powders. If you add white to it, it's going to change the value of the color and make it like a lighter color. Dull it out. Not make it darker. Black will make it darker. Yeah, gesso is going to be like adding white, thick white paint to it. And it's going to make that color really dull. Well, that is cool. Yeah, Mod Podge turns clear so it would work, and the glossy will make it glossy. They also have that clear looking Mod Podge if you're worried about it, but okay, so we have this was one of those. Y'all hear him snoring? Hey, Chris.
What?
You snoring?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Ask him. Y'all hear him? No, I'm not. Okay. I put the little flippy do thing like she did. See? The little flippy do. I did not stitch that, by the way, just so y'all know. Okay, and then I did stitch that on there. I'll stitch paper, not fabric. Go figure. All right, and then we just stuck down just different stuff. We just roll with it, whatever we had. It was trashy stuff, you know. It was scraps. It was using up our scraps. That's an envelope bag. That's a file folder and a file folder and a bag, and I don't know what that is. And that's together to it's a no-sew book, I think. Nope, I binded it that way. I don't know what I did. Go back and watch what Miss Mary did. Anyway, my book did not turn out like Miss Mary's. I'm just telling you. Hers looked a whole bunch better. But anyway, there we have it. You know, where you can do something here and make stuff with these little scrappy things hanging out. And then these are some more scrap papers. And then these are some scrappy papers here. And then that is the scrappy paper. And that's a scrappy paper and another envelope bag that it's made into a pocket there. Is that it? Yep. Yep, that's a pocket there. That's a roll-off sheet there and there. And that was the desk covering. And that's another one of those bags. And I have no clue. It's like a roll off. No, it's like I used something to make a flop off, and then I used it and covered it up. And then that is a doily that's got the gold and copper stuff on it. That's brown packing paper, it looks like. And the whole thing was put here and binded with cording. And then the front, the cording was covered up with the little piece of quilt there. I mean, it's not that ugly, but it ain't that cute. Like that. That's probably the only thing in the whole like. Maybe if I cut it like right there. I don't know. Which one? This one? That one? There's a couple of them in there. We should get those from my pharmacy. They don't have them no more. But I guess it ain't that bad. I don't know. What shall I do with it? That's cute. You like this thing, Stephanie? You like I always do, put cool stuff on it, make it better. You like this, Stephanie? Okay. Right, girl. All right, then this one. We're going to been through this one. And I'm not going, it's a drop thing, and I'm not going to decorate it anymore. That's Let's Go. That's a famous restaurant in one of the towns near me. That's just blooming, stinking cute. And what is that? That's just a little thing in the bob. That is cute. Okay, and this one is cute too, and I don't think I'm going to do anything else to it either. I think I'm going to leave it plain. It just says something. I just like this one plain, don't y'all? I just like this one simple like this. But I don't like clean stuff. It's got a hidey pocket up in there. I need to put something in my hidey pocket. Let's put her up in there. Let's put her up in there. That's a July book. Oh, that's why I like it so plain. It's supposed to be July. I don't need a July book. This July. I wonder if Sissy needs a July book. Okay. All right. That has got everything except for that one. Good Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's ridiculous. 5, 6. Count the one that I have to sew. 7, 8 if you count the 2 I gave away. Lord have mercy. Okay, what is this here? Okay, that's Mama. Mother, Mama. This says Mommy. I'll put these in my book. Okay. I'll put that in my book. I like that, so I'm going to put that in my book. I'm going to set these up because I think I could tear up something. That's the postcard stuff. These would be good, I think, to tear up. And these colored things. Who knows? Way Becca's prompts are going. There ain't no telling, y'all. There just ain't no telling. Night, Bonnie. Okay, it's getting late. What time is it? Because I'm feeling a little sleepy. I'm going to set this in, I know, I'll put this in my trash, treasure trash, in the back of this. And I'll leave this out because I can use these things for Becca's prompts. All right. You're welcome, Steffi. Okay. It is 7:49. I've been on for 2 hours. We had a number in our book. Oh God, this book. I be glad we finished this book. I need to look for another one. Has anybody been in the public domain trying to find another one? Let's see. Maybe I can make it sound better tonight. Let's see. The Young Giant, number 10. I should need to start. We did the Rabbit's Bride. We did Rapunzel. We did the Young Giant, number 10. Y'all remember the Young Giant? I can't be right. What page was that? 25. That's time. I'm looking at this one. Oh, 28. Young Giant. No, but this is one of the adventures of Tom Thumb. We can read The Young Giant that involves one of the Tom Thumbs, or we have one that's called The Elves about the shoemaker. Let's read about the shoemaker. Don't read any spiders. Okay. Let's read this one about the elves. I don't really like them little critters, but we're going to read about them and see what happens with the elves and the shoemaker. I know what the other story was. I ain't quite sure what this story's going to be. You know, I think they changed a lot of them stories. I'm just saying. They made it sound all good and nice. They, too, thought them Grimm brothers was a little cray-cray. I must have left this on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, let's see. All right. The Elves by the Brother Grimms. Bless their hearts and rest their soul. All right. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me turn this mic around because I'm leaning back. There was once a shoemaker who, through no fault of his own, nope, wasn't his fault, he became so poor, at last he had nothing left but just enough leather to make one pair of shoes. Just one. So he cut out the shoes at night as to set to work upon them the next morning. As he had a good conscience, he laid himself quietly down in his bed and committed himself to heaven and fell asleep. So he lay down, said his good night, sleep tight, Lord, protect me, take me through the night, and fell right on to sleep. In the morning, after he had said his prayers like a good little man and was going to get up to work, he found a pair of shoes all made and finished and standing on the table. Why, he was very much astonished. I would be too. And he could not tell what happened and didn't know what to think. So he took them shoes in his hands to examine them real closely. Because, he probably going to get upset they was messed up. And he looked at them, and they were very well made. I mean, every stitch was right in place just where it was supposed to be. Just as if they had come from the hand of a master workman himself. Well, soon after, a buyer entered in the store. Yes, he did. And he saw those shoes, and it fitted him very well, every inch of his foot, like it was made for him. And he gave more than the usual price for them. So the shoemaker, then, well, he had enough money to go buy some more leather for 2 more pair of shoes. Well, he cut them out that night and intended to set work on them the next morning with a fresh spirit and a new reach, you know where it's been. Then that was not to be. For when he got up from where he was sleeping, they had already been finished again. And there was not a customer not lacking. No. They gave him much money for him, and he was able to buy enough leather for 4 more pairs of shoes. Now, that's a good turnaround on profit. I do say so myself. Early the next morning, he found them 4 pair of shoes all finished. As it always happens, whenever he cuts out that leather in the evening, it was worked on and finished by the next morning. Well, he was soon on his way of making a good living. And in the end, he became very well to do. One night, not long before Christmas, when that shoemaker had finished cutting out, and before he went to bed, he said to his wife, oh, now, he done got smart breeches. He said to his wife, yes, he did, how would it be if we were to sit up tonight? Oh, see, there you go, looking a good horse in the mouth. If we were to sit up tonight and see who is that is doing the service for us. Well, his wife agreed, and they set a light to be burned. They cut that old candle on. Then they both hid in a corner of the room behind some coats that were hanging up. And then they began to watch. And as soon as it was midnight and that old clock struck 12, they saw come in 2 nearly formed naked little men. Oh, Lord, the husband covered his wife's ears and said, Margaret, don't look. But it was too late. She had already been mooned by the elves. Well, they set themselves down before the shoemaker's table, and they took up the work that was already there, and they prepared and began to stitch and pierce and stitch and hammer so cleverly and so quickly that their little fingers and the shoemaker's eyes couldn't even scarcely follow them. He was so full of wonder as he was that he never left off without anything until it was finished and standing ready on the table. And when it was all done, they jumped up and ran off. Oh, Lord. Well, the next morning, the shoemaker's wife said to her husband, Those little men have made us rich. We are to show ourselves grateful and at least cover up their naked bodies. With all their running around and have nothing to cover them, why, they might very well be cold. Well, if she looked hard enough, she probably could have told. I tell you what, she said to her husband, I'll make 'em some little shirts and some little coats and some waistcoats and some breeches for 'em, and knit each of them a pair of stockings, and you shall make each of them a pair of shoes. Well, her husband consented willingly, and that night, when everything was finished, they laid the gifts together on the table, and instead of the cut out work, and placed themselves so that they could observe how the little men would behave. Well, it happened again. That old clock struck 12. Yup. It dawned and cloaked and hollered and carried on. And just like that, those little men, all naked and all, jumped up. But the old husband was ready, and he covered up her eyes so she couldn't see. Never was going to know if them little men were cold or not. Then they jumped up on the table, and they were getting ready to work. But they found instead of the prepared leather, they found neat little garments put ready for them to get. They stood a moment in surprise, probably didn't know what to do with them. Then they showed the greatest delight. With the greatest swiftness, they took up the pretty garments and slipped them on, singing, What spruce and dandy boys we are, no longer clobbers we will be. Then they hopped and danced around, jumping over chairs and tables, knocking stuff over and carrying on like they was drunk. And at last they danced out the door. From that time, they were never seen again. But it always went well with the shoemaker as long as he lived, and whenever he took in hand to prepare. That's it on the little shoemaker. But there is a number 2. I don't really understand this. We're just going to carry on and see what this says. There was once a poor servant maid who was very clean and industrious. She swept down the house every day and put the sweepings on a great heap by the door. One morning before she began her work, she found a little letter, and as she could not read, she laid her broom in the corner and took the letter to her mistress and her master to see what it was about. It was an invitation from the elves, who wished the maiden to come and stand godmother to one of their children. The maid did not know what to do, and as she was told that no one ought to refuse the elves anything, she made up her mind to go. So there came 3 little elves, who took her up into the middle of the high mountain where the little people lived. Oh, Lord, you never go where the little people live. Okay. Up in the mountains with the little people. That's the reason only goats can climb up there. There's a reason for that, you know. Somebody should have told her. Oh, Lord, this is not going to turn out good for this maid. I just know it. Okay, well, she went up into the middle of that high mountain with the little people. Here, everything was so very small, but more fine and elegant than could ever be told. The mother of the child laid in a bed made of ebony, stubbed with white pearls, and the center plane was embroidered with gold. The cradle was ivory, and the bathing tub was made of gold. They washed the baby in a gold tub. Now, if that ain't something. So the maid stood as grandmother and was there ready to go home. But the elves begged her to stay at least 3 more days with them. So she consented. Lord, there's a reason they ain't let you leave. When they don't let you leave, it ain't good. Honey, you should have snuck off in the middle of the night. Well, she spent the time with them, having a good time and laughing and carrying on. The elves seemed very fond of her. At least, when she was ready to go away, they filled her pockets full of gold and led her back down the mountain. They paid her off. Okay. When she got back to the house, she was going to begin working again and took her broom in hand. It was still standing in the same corner where she had left it, and she began to sweep. Then came up some strangers and asked her who she was and what she was doing. And she found that instead of 3 days, she had been 7 years. See, I told you, 7 years with the elves in the mountain. And that during that time, her master and mistress had died. 7 years. I told you. She thought it was 3 days and it was 7 years. You don't go to the mountain with the little people. All right, this says number 3. These elves are up to some stuff. This is the last one. Oh no. Okay, well here we go. Maybe third one ain't the charm. The elves once took a child from its mother. See, that's how come I don't like them old elves. And left it in a place. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, Glitter, hold on to your head straps. The elves once took a child away from its mother and left in its place a changeling with a big head and staring eyes. Do I hear Chicken Little? Even back in the day of the Grimm brothers, there was Chicken Little. Okay. Who did nothing but eat and drink. The mother, in her trouble, went to her neighbors and asked their advice. The neighbors told her to take the changeling into the kitchen and put it near the hearth. Then to make up the fire and boil the water in 2 eggshells. That would make the changeling laugh. And if he laughed, it would be all over with him. Well, the woman did just as the neighbors advised, and when she set the eggshells on the water on the fire, the changeling said, "Though old I be, as forest trees, cooking an eggshell, well never did I see," and began to laugh. And laughed directly. There came in a crowd of elves, bringing in the right child, and they laid it near the hearth and carried the changeling away with them. Okay, that wasn't too bad. The end. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Maybe the third one was a charm. Okay, moral of the story. If you see a changeling, cook you up some water real fast and throw you some eggshells in it so it'll laugh and go away. The end. Okay, I thank y'all for playing with me today. I had fun. I got some work done. I have 2 empty shells. I'm glad that was a light with a battery and not a real candle, because it landed in the scrapbook there. I got all those journals done. I have 2 empty shelves over there, and I'm ready to start on the third one. That was pretty good. So maybe I can clear out that middle of the floor there where that shelf is and take that project in progress sign and throw it away, and that way I have no place to put anything, right? And I could just do one at a time. Okay, I will. Did I miss some stuff? Night. Did you check your email? Okay. Thanks, Juju. Night, everyone. There was 3. Yeah, there was 3. Die is preempting Juju. Uh-oh. What did she say? No is the answer if you want hunky elves. Oh, no. I don't want hunky elves. I don't like elves or fairies. Me too, Di. I want my craft room gremlins to be productive. They could finish the rest of those things over there. Because I have got, y'all, this is no lie. I have a whole big black container over there full of stuff that I wanted to do for Christmas presents. What? I guess I know what I'm going to be doing in July. I swear we were not scared, Debbie. We were scarred for life. We can never go into a store and see one of those cute little garden gnomes again. It has forever changed us. Do you hear me? Forever and ever. Amen. We need to see a psychiatrist about it. I think we got some PTD stuff. Wait a minute. PGST. There you go. Put that gnome in it. We got to put that G in it for the gnome. Some PGTSD. Some post-gnome traumatic stress disorder. That's right. And they're made of, this one is made of glass, or you can get them that's made out of a self-healing. If you're going to use it to cut stuff with over and over again, you want to get a self-healing one. You're welcome. And welcome in, Charming. Oh, yeah, don't iron on it. Some of them aren't. Some of them are. Let's see. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, hold it for me. No. How did it mess up your silicone mat? What did it do? Well, Steph, it's hot there. Take it outside and lay it on something flat, like a piece of concrete or something. See if it'll see what it'll do in the heat of the day. See if it'll flatten it back out. Oh yeah, my silicone mat did that too. My cheap one that I got from probably Dollar Tree or somewhere. The little bitty one that rolls up that I this one that I use for my gluing mat. This one, it, I did something on one of them, and it warped it out right there, like kind of in the middle or something. This one ain't it, but the other one it kind of warped it all out. Y'all don't look at that; it needs to be clean. I should have showed you that. I hope Marty's done with today yet. Oh, cool. Acrylic. I put mine on one of those clear. You can get them at Wally World usually, or off of Amazon, and they're really cheap. Sometimes the Dollar Tree will have them too, but I just use those clear clipboards. Um, but the acrylic, they make acrylic mats for them. It's just pieces of acrylic. It used to be cheap to go to the glass store and get them to cut you a piece of acrylic. Not anymore. Oh, Pam. No, he's not. I always miss the weird stuff when you're reading. What weird stuff did I miss now? You make me want to read the weird stuff. Oh, well. Hey, Tana. No. He says you should not have those little bits right there where he wanted to lay. So it's not his fault. He didn't put them there. He's just helping with the exercise regime. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Stephanie. Is his way of forcing you to reorganize. I don't know about you, but like Fat Daddy will come and lay here. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll clean all this off and fix Fat Daddy a nice little place to lay. And instead of him laying here, he'll come over here and lay over here from then on. And he'll leave this alone. I'm like, okay. Because on one part of my desk, he would always lay there on top of my stuff and everything. So I moved it, put him a cat bed there and everything, just moved it. Nice little, fluffy, wonderful little blanket, everything for him. He'd be all comfy, just lay beside me. Do you think he's ever once laid on it? No. Mm-mm. Marilyn always lays on the journal you're writing on or working on. I used to have a big self-healing mat under the tempered glass from a coffee table. What'd you do with it? I used to have. Did you tear it up? What happened? Yeah, see, Glitter Eagle wants to know, what'd you do? You put paint on. Oh, look. Does this look like, can you see that color? Yeah, that looks about right. That does not look like light phthalo blue, does it? I'm trying to get light phthalo blue. Missy got mad and threw it. Um, I messed my big one up, so I put it over there under um my big shelf I bought to hold my Dunny thimble. It broke in a flood. Oh well, yeah, I guess it would do that. See, that's what I thought too. That really upsets me. Do I need to add more white to it, maybe? I mean, it's phthalo blue and white. That's it. I need to get my book down, I guess. I don't think I should have to buy light phthalo blue. It looks like you should be able to make it. It's just a lighter value of phthalo blue. No, it was supposed to be a green shade. Okay. I I love color mixing. I bought the book. You know, I went all in depth in it when I started really wanting to do my mixed media again. That's kind of what I do. Knowledge, you know, is a powerful thing. Then you have to start playing with it. So I did a whole thing where I played and did nothing but just mix paint, mix sprays. Hey, Colleen, mixed all kinds of stuff. I actually uh like yeah, I'm gonna check it. I actually like. I was trying to do it without checking the book though. I actually like trying to mix different paints and stuff kind of more than I like playing with them. That's kind of weird, ain't it? You got a split primary watercolor set a few years ago and do fine comprehend color therapy. Yeah, I was wanting these different colors, and my sister was like, she gave me the primary colors, and I was like, no, I want this color and this color. And she's like, you got your primary colors, you got every color you need. So I had to come home and start making some colors. Then I bought the color mixing book, and oh, it is the great. Oh God, I love this book. Oh, Mama, watch out! I moved it, and I'm not be able to find it. And I'll have a heart attack. See, told you, it stayed right here for 150 years. I move it, and I want it, and guess what? I can't automatically put my hand on it. My thumb is going right back there. Oh, I just moved the shelf over. Oh, seriously? You do not seriously mean that. What the hell? Mm-mm. Wouldn't do it. What did I do? Put some light on so I could see it. Might work. Woo! Bright light. That's what you need to do, Diane. Catch your bright light on. The little gremlins are screaming, bright light, bright light. Can you watch the movie? Oh, I moved it down. Same spot, just down a little bit. Okay, here we go. This is the best book of all. This man is the best man ever when it comes as far as I am concerned, in my humble, uneducated when it comes to color and opinion. Best man. And I got it off of, it has a little color grid. So then I took it, made me some copies, colored up because I used to do that one. And then I thought, that's too much trouble. You know that was too much trouble for me. So I took the, well, I just kind of threw this away. And I just started, playing on my mat. It's pretty cool. It has skin tones, color recipes, grain comparison, value recipes. Different tints and how to get them. Goes in. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. It does oils, acrylics, and watercolor. It has landscape colors, skin colors, intensity. It's pretty cool. Well, I sure will. This is a neat book. I like it. I really do like it. It helped me so much when I was first getting into it. And then this just all kind of, oh, this just everything. That's what I do. These are my recipes and some of the things that I made. This is my wish list and some things I want to get. These are my colors, my color schema. Some things I made. See? It's a classic book. How to make my distress sprays. A color value chart. See? I'm telling you. I am such a nerd. Oh, y'all can see my gown. Go out like this. See, can y'all see that? I am such a nerd. It has color families, brown. The name's burnt umber. It has a reddish brown undertone in color. Got every color like that. I'm such a nerd. Temperature warm. Notes. Contrast light and dark shadows. That is wonderful. Burnt umber. Desaturation of transparent pigments, creating a complex colors. That would be your red oxide. It's an orange-red undertone, less brown than the burnt sienna. It's translucent, and it has high tint strength. Such a nerd. Getting messy on the back 40. That was the thing I did that day. That was when I was learning to do collage. Like the rice paper, the little pieces, my different sizes, and scripts, and stamps. You're stamping. Half ink around the border. You do your scripting, your mark making. You can do your white with your whitewash or your paint wash. You do stencils and texture paste, your focal point, your words, and your tight line focal point. And that was from Vicky Panadonna. Is that how you say that? Papadonna? You do your pen black for your outlines and your end with your splatters. Oh, memory lane. Boy, I had fun doing this. This is my whole year of experimentation. A retardant is styling gel. Any water-based styling gel. If you want a pearl and metallic effect, just add a little silver paint to any paint. And this is BB's Distress Oxide. A little water, a little varnish, equal parts, stir in, then add your paints and add your color pigments. This is my how to make my gelatin plate. My embossing glosses. Take my embossing powder, my alcohol ink, spray mist, stir, and let dry. You can mix and test your color. You want it lighter, add more powder. Ooh-wee. There's a lot of stuff in here. That was my color making. Some of my color making. I was trying to do my grungy color set. My eco dye paper. Try mixing Naples yellow and emerald green or Vidarian. Well, I'm going to try that. Color chart, mixing chart. Got some doodles I needed to practice. Forgot what class that was. Oh, my. I might have to do this again. This is fun. Mixed media, glue resist. Gary's craft ring. It was a mixed media. You took glue resist, your stencil, you applied the glue, and you let it dry. You pull string. You dip it in color, and you put it in a pattern. You put a card on top, you press down, and you pull the string. Recycle printer ink in a mason jar. I've never tried that because that looked messy. I mean, I'm messy, but that really looked messy. Distress collage medium. Latex, basic gloss, heavy gel, re-inker, and glitter. Ugh, glitter, the devil. DIY Tim Holtz Stress Resist Spray. Latex Basic Gloss Varnish Matte. Pastel chops, pigment powders, mixed with paste, mixed with gesso, clear, translucent white. Fix It Mica Powder with Hairspray Aerosol Can. I did that. I usually do that. That's my go-to. Oh, I'm just going to go back through this. This just seems fine. I need to go back and try all this stuff again just to try it. See what I come up with and see if it looks like my other stuff did. That was fun doing that. Oh, those were fun. It was that fun. I don't know if I did skin tones with it. Something Julie played. Clive at 5 Art. Oh my gosh, I learned a lot from him. He's cool. What we were trying to do with that one. Oh, this was the ones I was trying to make. This is Royal and Nickel Essentials. I was trying to see which ones. Oh, cadmium red, orange magenta, rose magenta, white, and a touch of yellow medium. Teal is phthalo blue and phthalo green and some white. Paint. Hey, Constance, how you doing? Okay, better off buying more expensive, but that is has an asterisk by it. I didn't learn that lesson in class. Your basic colors: phthalo blue, cadmium red, azo yellow medium, phthalo green, burnt umber, Payne's gray, and titanium white. And it talks about the different brushes: a round brush, a flat brush, a filmer, and a big brush style. For a big brush head, number 12-inch, 1-inch wide, with fan, a liner, and angler. More is better. Gloves, yeah, right. Underpainting is contrast glazing. Don't dilute with water. Add a layer varnish to finish paintings. Brush or spray on. And then after it dries, it can take up to 6 weeks to completely cure. Make sure you store it where it has no dust ability to get to, usually laying up against the wall. Flat bristle brush, top to bottom, parallel strokes, right, left to the first coat. 1 to 2 days to dry, repeat. Q-tips for dot, K-cups to use at the bottom and tops, and white Posca pen to make your laces. Then I got to go back through this book, try some of this. There's some pretty good information in this thing that was just sitting on my shelf. It's supposed to be in my head. I don't think some of this stayed in there. Okay, I'm gonna leave those out. Oh, look. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Let me get these. Oh, I got my books to send out over here in my bag. All right. I'm going to go down for sure this time. I know, but ain't he cute, though? Look at him. He's got sunglasses and a rose in his head, and he is fully dressed. Oh, God, that is too funny. All right. Y'all have a good night. Schedule a doctor's appointment and tell him you have post-known traumatic stress disorder. I don't know. That might really be a thing. Bye. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bite.